the royal equivalent of a poker face that never folds, forcing every opponent to overplay their hand. What might the strategic silence mean for Meghan, for royal actors, and for the larger public? A warning cloaked in non-reaction. The refusal to respond can be a signal. It telegraphs that individual grievances won't make the institution bend. It's the royal equivalent of a poker face that never folds, forcing every opponent to overplay their hand. Silence places the burden on Meghan to sustain momentum. If she cannot keep the narrative vivid, it risks fading into the institutional background. Silence is patience weaponized, preserving boundary around legitimacy. By not officially recognizing or inviting Meghan's claims, the Crown maintains control over what is royal and what is external. Its silence is the way it withholds payment, a trap of indecision. Silence cuts both ways. It can heal wounds or prove the patient was never meant to survive. The Crown can always intervene later, but chooses to intervene only when it benefits the institution, not the individual. Meghan is free to speak, but the institution will speak only when and how it sees fit. It's the monarchy's ultimate superpower, infinite patience disguised as indifference. If silence is the institutional default, how does Meghan chart a course? Her choices may depend on choosing how to speak in the spaces where silence reigns. In effect, silence is a double-edged sword. It spares the institution immediate exposure, but leaves Meghan to fight for narrative space. When history is written, noise fades, but silence prints clean on the page. In royal politics, what is never said often speaks most loudly. Queen Elizabeth's legacy of strategic silence was not passive or inert. It was disciplined, institutional, and deeply communicative. And even after her passing, that silence continues to govern Meghan Markle's uncertain position. Meghan now treads a field where silence is the default arbiter. Her choices to reconcile quietly, confront boldly, or build influence independently will be shaped less by palace statements than by palace absences. Queen may be gone, but her silence is still on the throne. As viewers, we must ask, in a world obsessed with declarations and call-outs, is silence a weakness or the Crown's sharpest tool?